I'm Shinja, a top-notch history grad student of the 21st century. Halfway through my thesis, my computer just blew up. Damn, I woke up in the Great Yin Dynasty. Now I'm Shinja, a down-on-his-luck failed scholar. To survive, and to keep enjoying my books in peace, I picked the laziest, but also the most comfortable path, marrying in. And today marks my 3rd month as a live-in son-in-law of the Su family. My in-laws finally came clean with me. After 3 months with the Su family, this is our first emergency meeting with everyone here. Looks like something big's going down at home, or we wouldn't all be this rushed. Everyone's here. Let's get started. I declare, the Su family's first agenda, Industrial Revolution, officially launched. Indus Industrial Revolution. Dad just figured it out. But sales channels are key. I've already mapped it out. Using Jiangzhou as the center, we'll build a nationwide trade network. I'll introduce the idea of futures trading. Lock down prices in advance. Use financial leverage to hedge risks. Futures. Leverage. Industrial finance can wait. Food comes first. Our high-yield hybrid rice is top priority. We have to roll it out nationwide ASAP. Within 3 years, I'll double the food output of the Great Yin Dynasty. High hybrid rice. That's a bombshell big enough to shake the whole court. And he says it like it's nothing. Dad, Mom, Sis, your plans are great and all, but without force to back us up. It's all just talk. As for the house guards, I've already regrouped them into a special ops team. Ready for any emergency, anytime. Special ops. Brother-in-law, are you nuts? Training your own troops. Are you planning treason? Great, money, industry, profit machine. The 3 of us work together. We form a closed loop. At first, we'll use dumping to take the market fast. And crush Jiangnan. Break down those old noble trading barriers. Once our rice covers the land, we'll control the whole court's fate. Whoever stands in our way, we'll make them vanish without a trace. We're doomed. This family is seriously doomed. Time traveler. They're probably about to flip the whole dynasty upside down. Shinja, what do you think? Me? What do I think? How else can I think? I'm obviously going with whatever you say. Father-in. Of course, father-in-law is right. I'm too dense. Can't really get it. But I do know your plans are crazy impressive. Engineering PhD. Father-in-law's a finance ace, wife is an agri-expert. Mother-in-law's ex-spec ops, brother-in-law too. God, what did I get into? I basically dove into a pack of wolves. Rule number 1 for survival. When you're living with time travelers, remember, you're just a native. You know nothing. Shinja, I'm talking to you. You just keep saying amazing. What's so amazing? Ugh, Dad. Don't pick on my husband. Huh. Brother-in-law's got less guts than dust in my sword sheath. Alright, enough. Let him go. Shinja, just sit tight. Keep pouring tea. No, Shinja. You're family now. You have to give your thoughts too. Guess this is a test. Say one wrong word, and I might disappear for real. Father-in-law. Let me show you this diagram. The lines here are all jumbled up. Like dragon veins. Yep, dragons. See, this big furnace, it's the dragon's head. Breathing fire. That's a fire dragon spitting pearls. Super lucky sign. Ha ha ha. This kid's got his head full of books. Always thinking of superstitions. Fine, if you say it's a dragon, we'll go with that. I'll put the first blast furnace by the riverbank east of the city. Land's cheap there. Easy water access too. Wait, no. East Riverbank. Isn't that the notorious red rice area? Records say it floods every 3 years. Big flood every 10. If you set up a steel plant there, one big flood, everything's toast. No way. Gotta explain it so they get it. Has to be some way Shinja of this era could say. Need a reason they can buy. To stop them. Father-in-law. Absolutely not. Can't pick that spot. Oh? Why not? The feng shui's all wrong there. Yeah. It's a cursed place, brings doom to the family. These 3 months. I've been anxious day and night. Through lots of hints and sneaky peeking, I finally pieced together a big truth. My whole in-law family is full of freaking time travelers. Father-in-law Su Jiancheng was a top engineering PhD, steelmaking expert. My wife Su Qingyu, finance was from Wall Street, a genius at playing with capital. Mother-in-law Lu Mei, researcher at the Academy of Agricultural Sciences, specializes in hybrid rice. Brother-in-law Su Rui, ex-Special Forces team leader, a master in fighting and shooting. After that, all 4 went traveling, hit a landslide by accident. And all time traveled together. My only advantage? I got here 2 years earlier. Blended into local life perfectly. But when they look at me, it's like they're naming some backward native. And need to leave me. Feng Shui hubby. Are you serious? Huh. Cursed place, huh? Brother-in-law, you're just scared out of your wits. Hey, Shenjie. Stop spouting nonsense, this is serious. Shenjie, give me a reason. I can't exactly say I'm a history grad student. Dad's asking you. Stop standing there. I really can't say I'm a history grad student. And I've read the Jiangzhou hydrology records. So I know it's the red rice zone. Shenjie, why is it cursed? Don't be mad, father-in-law. I spoke out of turn. I'm not learned enough. And don't get your awesome plans. Just think building a steel plant. Seems like something only the court can do, haha. Come on, Shenjie. You're just trapped by this era. What do you mean only the court can act? Wait for those clueless officials to wake up. Father-in-law. Try to keep your voice down. Tech is the real power. My mind's made up. The steel mill will go 30 miles east of the city by the river. Plenty of space there. Easy to expand. And it's close to the docks. Water access and transport are both easy. This way, our operating costs stay super low. Fits our capital plan. I just want to find a lipstick. Why is it so hard? I want to see the first blast furnace light up. Shenjie doesn't object this time, right? Father-in-law, you're wise. So wise. Looks like I have to use that method. Feels silly. But it's still better than the whole family getting swept away by floods. Since nobody objects. Then building the factory at Chengdong Riverbank. Father-in-law. I've thought this over a lot. I still think this absolutely cannot be done. Husband, what's wrong now? Father-in-law, that location is really not safe. Explain yourself, Xiaoxiu. When I was a kid in my hometown, I once met a traveling Taoist master. He was otherworldly. He told me the Chengdong Riverbank is too low. The river's silted up. It's a rare feng shui disaster called Dragon's Throat Lock. A place where a dragon is trapped. Bad energy gathers there. Digging there would anger the Dragon King, causing floods. Brother-in-law. All those classics you've read. Did you get stuck in the cow's back or what? Dragon Kings, floods, dragon's throat, it's all superstition. You have to believe in science. Geography and hydrology all have data to check. Science. With you, a science-believing special ops guy. Talking about science. I'm afraid you'd just send me off with physics exorcism. Hey. Dad, don't listen to him rambling. He's just scared. Thinks everything's scary. Honey, listen. I'm not scared. I'm fighting for us. Trying to pull our whole family back from bankruptcy. Pulling us back. Jiancheng, maybe we should think twice. Better safe than sorry. Absolute nonsense. What dragon's throat lock? Angering the Dragon King. All made up. I only trust the geological data I collected myself. I trust my eyes and calculations. Can feng shui calculate steel output? Or profit margins? No need to worry about this. That's settled. Tomorrow morning, have someone go to the government office for the land deed. Buy the land and start building. Meeting adjourned. Oh my god. Talking about ghosts with a bunch of science elites. I'm so dumb. Sigh. Pushing harder won't work. To convince a science PhD, I need to use a way they get. What book are you looking for? Shopkeeper, do you have Jiangzhou hydrology records? We have it. But it's a relic from 100 years ago. No one reads it. I'll take it. Thanks, boss. Alright, 3 coins. Sorry, Mom. Forgive me this time. It's about our family's lives. Only choice is pawning your jade pendant for now. Heh. This is good jade. That's a great price. Kid, my map drawing isn't cheap. Sir, I'd like to hire you to Chengdong Riverbank to check out the land's feng shui. Feng shui. I only do land surveying. Don't know about the metaphysics. You misunderstood, sir. I just want you to use your best skills. And map out the terrain and hydrology there. Show all the height differences. The more precise, the better. Dad. I've given you the proof. Now it's up to your scientific sense. Ah. What's this? Father, you sent for me? Did you bring all these? Here it comes. It was bound to happen. Father, please forgive me. I know I was wrong. Wrong? How are you wrong? Please forgive me, Father. I just felt the old priest's words shouldn't be taken lightly. So I checked the old records. Just for peace of mind. I found these in the archives. I didn't expect such a coincidence. Hee hee. Survival rule number 2. Commit to the act fully. Clear your name first. Oh? And what did you find? I visited some old bookstores. Looking for ghost stories. To see if there were similar legends. But then, I stumbled upon these Jiangzhou records. I was terrified at the time. And this terrain map? Was that a coincidence too? No, Father. The records seemed so alarming. I dared to pawn my mother's jade. To hire the city's best surveyor. I feared your punishment. So I didn't tell you. That's why I did it this way. Please forgive me, Father. Coincidence? Too many coincidences for one world. A poor scholar thinks of hiring a surveyor for maps? I don't believe in ghosts at all. But the data on here and the hydrological records are actually real. Stand up. Thank you, Father. You did well this time. I don't deserve it. It was just a coincidence. Just luck. Listen more to family matters. And speak up more often. Eat more, Shenjie. Thanks to your eye for detail. You flatter me, Mother. It was all luck. Just a lucky break. Coincidence? Is it really just that? Great, the whole family is watching me. Since the plant site is changing, I should move my plan forward. Oh? Let's hear it. I'll use finance to disrupt the tea trade. Once we control the pricing, Within 6 months, we can seize the wealth of the Prince of Huainan's allies and hold it in our hands. Disrupt the tea trade? Wife, are you serious? The prince has run that for years. It's his absolute lifeline. His assassins and masters outnumber our guards 10 to 1. This isn't business. It's playing with fire. It's a suicide mission. Husband, about this tea trade. Did your traveling priest say anything about hidden tigers or dangerous feng shui places? Tigers? Wife, do you mean those man-eating beasts in the hills? Ha! He only talked about the Dragon King. He never mentioned the mountains. Forget it. Talking to you is like playing music to a cow. Since the plant site is exposed, we will just pick a new one. No rush. Qingyu, what you just mentioned about the tea trade plan. Tell us more details. Wow. Father, mother, look. I stayed up for nights for this. This is my master plan. I call it Project Canary. The core is using modern finance to cut in and control the entire tea trade's lifeline. And the key is right here. My new contract model. We introduce futures concepts. Sign deals with farmers early. Lock in next year's and even the following year's price. Holy crap, futures contracts. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. Qingyu. As expected of my daughter. She's always been bolder than boys. And smarter too. Sister, if this works, how much will we make? I'll hire more men then. And turn our guards into a regiment. Our first targets are the 3 great clans of Jiangnan. They are all linked by marriage, monopolizing 80% of silk and the tea supply. They just rely on their ancestors, hoarding and exploiting farmers. They are pests of a bygone era. Pests, father-in-law. Don't let profit blind you. The head of the Gu family is the brother-in-law of the governor. The famous Miss Liu was sent to the prince's palace. She's now his favorite consort. As for the Wangs, they've had 2 grand secretaries. Their influence is everywhere. If Project Canary succeeds, I am absolutely certain that within 6 months, all money and power in Jiangnan will shift to our family. Such boldness. Great strategy. We follow her plan. Give it everything we've got. Shenjia. This time, it's about our family's future. That prophetic priest of yours should have nothing to say now. Here we go. No priest advice. But I have a great yen death guide. Wife, your plan is perfect. But I have one question. Oh? Go ahead. Looking at your plan, you buy directly from farmers and sell to the vendors. But wife, your contract doesn't leave room for the brokers. Those parasitic middlemen only exploit and drain others. They lower efficiency. My new model removes all the middlemen to link producers and consumers. My dear wife, you're cutting out the middlemen. But the middlemen here aren't just ordinary brokers. They're thugs backed by the state. Wife, you are right, but these brokers are government sanctioned. And the tea trade has always been held by those 3 big families. If we bypass them, it will cause trouble. Trouble? What trouble? Whoever blocks our wealth, I'll crush them myself. Great. Talking to a soldier about politics and etiquette. He just thinks you lack firepower. He doesn't get it at all. Shenjia's worry is wise. But times have changed. We can't just stick to old ways. Husband, it's a free market. Survival of the fittest. Their failure is inevitable. Free market. In the Great Yen Dynasty, was there ever a real free market? The biggest market has always been the power market. This isn't just business for you guys. You're clearly challenging authority. Are you tired of living? Yes, yes. I was naive. Sure enough, it's a scholar meeting a soldier again. No logic makes sense. Since you can't understand reasoning, I'll just have to talk nonsense again. Otherwise, Su family is doomed sooner or later. Hey, heard the news? That third son from the Gu family lost again at Shenjin's place the other day. He got desperate after losing. Even bet the silk shop in the east of the city. And lost over 1,000 taels of silver. 3. He's just hopeless trash. Who does he think he is? You've never seen Wang Fu from the Wang family in action. He works right under the administration commissioner. He's a real favorite, can talk to anyone. True that. And the Li family? It may look like just a brokerage. Brokerage run by the commissioner. So that's how it is. Miss, we followed your instructions. Offered the best terms. But those merchants seem to be colluding. Not a single one agreed. Impossible. My model is never wrong. Cutting out the middlemen means max profit. So why won't they work with us? Bunch of idiots. They all say they're used to dealing with brokers. Not brave enough to change. A bunch of fools, drained by leeches and still clueless. You may go now. I'm still upset about today. So I asked the kitchen to make you lotus seed soup. It's to calm you down. Are they scared of something? Yeah, it's chaotic outside too. Tough to be a business person now. Heard anything else? Shenji isn't in big trouble. But I heard the Zhang silk shop in the south. His brother-in-law was beaten up in the alley recently. They say he blocked the Gu third son's horse. And the Li family tea garden in the west suddenly closed last night. The fire burned half the mountain. Officials investigated. Called it dry weather. Just an accident. What? Zhang silk shop, Li family. They were the only two who showed interest in working with me yesterday. Broken legs, burned garden. It's a warning. A warning to anyone wanting to work with my Su family. How dare they? This is Jiangzhou. Supposed to be justice here. Where's the law? Don't get upset. Maybe it's all just coincidence. Calm down. I did hear some things at the tea house. But I don't know if I should say. Say it. They say Wang family brokerage's backer is the commissioner's brother-in-law. And Gu family silk business gives 30% to the Prince of Huainan every year. As for the Lu family, their shipping runs smoothly. All because of connections with Jiangnan's general. Commissioner, Prince of Huainan, South General. All those hidden, complex ties beneath the surface. But how did a clueless bookworm like him even know that? Please don't look at me like that. That's just street gossip. Could all be fake. Could all be fake. I'm just gossiping. I'm afraid it's all true. How will you handle this? My dear, it's late. Have some soup and rest early. No need, I just came up with a new idea. A new idea, we won't fight with them anymore. Fight? Why bother fighting? If we can't beat them, join them. Join them? Darling, that's what you mean? I'll visit the families of King Golu tomorrow. Visit them. My dear, we should think this through. They just joined forces against us yesterday. Well, That's my clever wife. So quick to understand. Exactly because of that. We need to strike while the iron's hot. I want to work with them. Work with them? How? They're full of ambition. Do you really think they'll agree to work with us? It's simple. The Su family provides money, people, and skills. We combine all the tea resources in Jiangnan. From start to finish, we handle everything ourselves. And those three families? They don't need to lift a finger. They do nothing at all. They just use their influence and connections to keep our business safe from trouble. Smooth sailing all the way. When it's done, we take 40%, they get 60% of the profit. 60? 60%, my dear. We do all the work. And only get 40%? Aren't we just making money for them? We're handing it to them for free. You don't get it, dear. Sometimes taking a step back lets you move 100 steps forward. Miss Su just had a setback yesterday. And today you come to my house. What brings you here? You're too kind, Uncle Gu. I wouldn't dare to instruct you. As for yesterday, it was my inexperience. I didn't understand how deep the waters run in Jiangnan. Now I've learned the rules firsthand. Oh, so you've gained a lot of experience this time, Miss Su. That's what I'm here for. In Jiangzhou, to run a long-term business, I need the support and protection of you three uncles. So I came today uninvited, hoping to discuss a win-win deal for everyone. A win-win? Su family wanted all the profits before, tried to go solo. Now that things aren't going your way, you suddenly want to cooperate? Isn't that a bit childish? You're right, Uncle Wang. I was wrong before, but now I understand. Instead of everyone fighting and losing, why not tie our interests tightly together on the same boat? All in this together? What's your big idea, Miss Su? Just say it. The Su family will give it our all. Raise $1 million in capital. To combine all private tea in Jiangnan. From the source all the way to the expo. Production, shipping, sales, every single risk. All covered by us. Sounds good. And our three families? We just watch you do the work. And get a cut? You three uncles don't need to worry about any details. Just use your network in Jiangzhou, even all over Jiangnan, to make sure our new ship sails clear. No trouble along the way. As for profit, the Su family takes just 40%. The rest, 60%, is split between you three. Are you really sure about this? You put in the money and labor. You take the risks. And we just reap the rewards. And still get 60%? You're really sure about this? You put in the money and labor. You take the risks. And we just reap the rewards. And still get 60%? Every word is true. Without your support, the Su family can't move ahead at all. Can't earn a cent. So why not share the big profits? And invite you three on board? We're all in the same boat. And we'll make money together. All the details are written out. You three can look them over carefully. What's all this talk? So many twists and turns. Not too clear. No need for you uncles to get into all these small bookkeeping rules. Just look here, this is what matters. It's all there in black and white. Official stamp for proof. No lies at all. Ha ha ha. So straightforward. This is a deal handed to us. If we say no now, wouldn't that be foolish? Let's sign. Ha ha ha. Young people really can't hide their impatience. But if someone gives us free shares, why say no? Looks like our house now has another good source of income. Congrats to us. Ha ha ha. Still busy with business, my dear? Take a break. You're just in time. I've got a new plan. The Jiangnan business is stable now. I want to open up the salt and iron trade in the north. Salt and iron? That's controlled by the government, my clever wife. We really can't mess with that. Official Wang from Huainan Salt Transport is the key. I want to get in touch with him first. Dear, help me check his fortune. And see if he's a good match with the Su family. Now you're teasing me. I know nothing about fortune telling. It's okay, just say something. Let's just treat it as fun. Speaking of this Mr. Wang, I actually heard a rumor at the tea house. Let's hear it. They say the last salt official was filthy rich. But then, all of a sudden, his whole family vanished overnight. All his properties went to the state. Then Mr. Wang took over. People around here say, this Mr. Wang is a distant relative of a big shot in the capital. He's here to make money for that important person. A big shot in the capital? Yeah, rumor is most of the silver he handles, 8 out of 10 parts, gets quietly sent back to the capital. So, if you do business with him, it's basically dealing with the most powerful person of all. Even a genius in business needs to understand politics. Hope you get that, my dear. Some money is just too hot to touch. Your stories are actually more useful than our accountant's numbers. You're too kind. I just heard it here and there. Don't take it too seriously. We did it. Really? Did we really make it? You pulled it off. The yield is at least 3 times that of normal rice. Ma'am, this is truly magic seed. I've farmed all my life, never seen grains this full. With these seeds, who would fear hunger again? My goal is a world without famine. Madam Sue, I heard you bred magical seeds with an amazing yield. You're a living saint. For our Dian, you saved the people from hunger. You're too kind, sir. I just did what I could. You may not know, ma'am. The north is in severe drought right now. Families are displaced, corpses everywhere from starvation. Your magical seeds are really life-saving rain. It's that serious? I respectfully beg your help, madam. For the sake of the people, offering the divine seeds. I will report to the heavenly court and ask for recognition for madam. Please, sir, get up quickly. Cultivating this path. It was always to let people eat their fill. How could I not offer it? Mother-in-law. Such an auspicious thing should be presented to the court. I just heard about tribute rice from ancient times. Only the emperor can enjoy it. Young Master Shen, you're overthinking. This is a huge benefit for all. His Majesty is wise. He'll surely be pleased. The divine seeds will spread across the land. You don't understand. Saving lives is urgent. Can't think too much. Go get our best seeds, and the planting instructions I wrote. Hand them to the governor. Madam Sue, your noble deed. I thank you on behalf of the people. Ha ha ha. Now our Sue family is truly the top merchant in Jiangnan. The fields have seen a bumper harvest of high-yield rice. Our grain storehouses are almost full. Dad, Mom, Sis, we need to expand the guards. Our business now needs at least 500 skilled guards. If my husband hadn't warned us about Yen Tai, Sue family might have ended up ruined again. Winning without effort feels great. Wonder how long this good life will last. Master, Madam, Miss. Why such panic? Someone came from Qingqing City. What should come still came. By order of the Emperor, Jiangzhou Governor. Check the people's situation. Rewarded for achievements in Taoism. Promoted 3 levels. Sue family merchants praised for charity. Awarded a charity plaque. A reward of 100 silver. This rice is now imperial tribute. Without permission. No private planting allowed. What? My seeds have become imperial tribute? The people can't plant them anymore. Madam Sue, that's the Emperor's grace. This is an enormous blessing. Hurry, get your whole family and thank the Emperor. Mom, hang in there. Thank you, eunuch. May. Mom, how are you? Wake up. My seeds. I spent countless days and nights, a lifetime of hard work. How could they do this? Why just take them away? Too much to bear. I'm going to kill that corrupt official. Make him meet the king of hell today. Get justice for Mom. Enough nonsense. If someone goes, I'll go to the courthouse. I'm filing a petition to the Emperor. Under the heavens? Is there no law under the Emperor's rule? Stop. Where are you headed? To the courthouse to die? Or go to the underworld and cry injustice? Shenjie, what nonsense are you saying? Is the Su family just going to let them bully us like this? Father-in-law. At this point, don't you get it yet? From the moment Mom handed over the seeds, those seeds stopped being Su's. They belong to Zhao, the royal family. Their imperial tribute chosen by decree. If you rush to the courthouse now, are you saying the emperor stole from Su family? That's treason. They'll purge 9 generations. The whole family will be executed. Have you thought about the consequences? Mom, father-in-law, it's done. Just pay to avert disaster. At least the emperor gave us the plaque. Su family's charity reputation is now completely spread. Even the emperor knows. In a sense, it's not too bad. Dad, it's a 500 versus 500 battle. Our guards didn't get a scratch. Those bandits from Qingfeng Mountain who've been there for years have all been wiped out by us. What? Not a single person injured? This is incredible news. Of course. Royer made such a commotion. What if the authorities start questioning us? Mom, what are you afraid of? We're just getting rid of evil for the people. We helped officials solve a big problem. The prefect is probably too grateful to us. Master, madam, something's wrong. The officers from the Jiangnan General's office are at our gate. On orders from the Jiangnan General's office, we're here today to assist in an important investigation at the Su residence. Nobody move. I didn't know the general was coming. We would have greeted you outside. May I ask what brings you here today? To investigate the Su family. What matter? Someone has officially reported you. The Su family is accused of outrageous crimes. Hiding armor and crossbows. Secretly raising private soldiers. Such intentions must be punished. Plotting rebellion. General, this is a huge injustice. The Su family has always been loyal. How could we ever plot to rebel? General, you can eat carelessly, but you can't talk carelessly. Rebellion is a crime that wipes out entire families. General, you keep saying we're rebelling. Do you have real evidence? Evidence will show up soon. Search the place. They're trying to destroy the Su family. They are determined to throw the dirty accusation of rebellion on the Su family until the end. This is outrageous. Do they really think the Su family is so easy to bully? I'm ready to fight them. If they want to falsely accuse us, they'll have to step over my dead body first. Erue, don't act impulsively. They have numbers on their side. Fighting back is just suicide. Dad, their troops are already at our door. What's the point of complaining now? Worst comes to worst, we die. But we can't let them smear us. Someone from the Su family, stop. What do you want to do? Rush out with people. Then we'll really look guilty of rebellion. And get the whole Su family executed? So what do we do then? Brother-in-law, they're framing us. Dad, Mom, Qingyue. Calm down, all of you. Panicking won't help anything. This isn't just a simple setup. It's the court testing the Su family. Why are they testing us? It's the emperor testing us. He wants to see if this fat sheep that is the Su family, Azang Fangs. If we show even a bit of resistance now, it's like showing our fangs to the court. Then, what'll follow won't be just a simple search. It'll be a heartless slaughter. So what should we do? Are we just supposed to let them toy with us? Let ourselves be butchered? Right now, not only can't we show fangs, we also have to shave all our wool off. And offer it up ourselves. Father-in-law, the steel mill must be shut down. Give all blueprints and craftsmen, along with the steel mill itself, to the general. Say it's our tribute to the imperial court. What did you say? That mill is my life's work. It's the foundation of the Su family. You want me to just hand it over? Right now, it isn't our foundation. It's our lifesaver. Handing it over will ease the court's suspicion. Brother-in-law, the guards must be disbanded. No, not disbanded. Call it transferring. Pick the top 300 elites to give to the general. Let them strengthen the army. Give the rest severance pay. So they can go home and farm. Brother-in-law, those men are our people. How can we hand them to the general's office? If they stay here, they're considered private soldiers by the court. That's a death sentence. Sending them away erases the private soldier label. Protects them. And protects the Sioux family. Wife, get the silver ready. How much? How much do we need? As much as possible. Enough to satisfy the general. Enough so that the Sioux family can buy back our lives. Enough to get our lives back from him. Is this really the only way, husband? Is there no other choice? As long as the mountains are left, we're not afraid of lacking firewood. Right now, survival matters most. Master. Everything in the steel mill was handed over, with all paperwork, deeds, and accounts, just taken away by the general's office. They also sent word that our 300 household guards are now registered in the army and left for the northern camp this morning. Erue. It's all gone, everything's gone. Dad and Mom, it's all done. The last 30,000 taels of silver have been sent into the account specified by the Provincial Administration Office. The troops outside our estate left half an hour ago. We're safe now. Husband. Did we do something wrong? No, we didn't do anything wrong. Then why are we in this situation now? We were just too fast. Normal trees grow with wind and rain and take 100 years to mature, becoming pillars and good omens. So everyone cherishes them. But if a tree grows against nature, ignores the seasons, and shoots up overnight, with thick branches and lush leaves, towering into the sky, then it's not a good omen anymore. It's a freak. An anomaly, a disaster. And everyone wants to destroy it. That's why we gave up the steel mill, spent all our money, let go of our guards, emptied ourselves to fill a bottomless pit. And still it's not enough. Not enough. Wife, do you know why the capital spared us? Because we handed over the steel mill and the guards, plus so much money. No, my dear. What we gave up was just a basket of golden eggs. But what the emperor really wants is the goose that lays the golden eggs. Goose? What goose? What else does the Sioux family have? Father-in-law's skills can turn scrap iron to steel, turn stones into weapons, true craftsmanship. Mother-in-law's methods can double yields on poor land, turn famine into plenty, true farming expertise. And you, dear, with your amazing hands? You all are what he sees as priceless. So you're saying he wants us all brought to the capital? Eunuch Wang is here late at night. We weren't really prepared. What's your purpose here tonight? No need for formalities, Master Su. I came tonight, not for private matters, but on the Emperor's orders. By imperial command, the Emperor decrees, there is Jiangzhou merchant Su Jiancheng, offering the Shenong method, for developing land and farming, benefit the country and the people. His wife, Lu, personally mastered high-yield farming, years of effort, saved the people from famine. His daughter, Su Qingyu, great in business and finance, boosted local trade, made the villagers wealthy. His son, Su Rue, Exceptional martial skills. Outstanding in battle. A pillar for the court. I'm truly pleased. I order Su Jianqing, Lu Mei, Su Qingyu, and Su Rue. Depart for the capital at once to meet the emperor. There will be extra rewards. I receive the imperial decree. If we go, we'll be at their mercy. Like fish on the chopping block. We won't come back. Old Su is right. We can't go. If we leave, we'll never return. Let's run away tonight. With our skills, wherever we go, we can't start over. The hell with this. If worst comes to worst, we rebel. I don't believe. If the emperor wants to trap us, we just run. But where can we really escape? Worst case, we rebel. Fighting to the death is better than waiting to be killed. Enough. How would you even rebel? We've got money and grain, high-yield rice seeds, and land reclaiming skills, and the support of people in Jiangzhou. But all land under heaven belongs to the emperor. All soldiers belong to the throne. Those things you rely on. They're ants shaking a tree before imperial power. No match at all. If we rebel today, tomorrow morning, the imperial army will flatten Jiangzhou. By then, no matter how big the world is, there'll be no place for the Su family. What waits for us isn't a desperate fight, but endless pursuit, until the Su family is wiped out. Going now is walking into a trap. Husband. Is there really no other way? Looks like I can't pretend anymore. Husband, you. Before talking solutions, I think we should reintroduce ourselves. My name is Shinja, a master's student at a 211 university, history major, studying the history of the Great Yan Dynasty. You're a time traveler too? The place you're headed, I know well. The person you're meeting, I know even better. My thesis topic is on Emperor Xuanwu Zhaojing's ruling tactics, and the court purges in his late reign. So trust my judgment. Dad, Mom, Qingyu, Arui, going to the capital might not be a dead end. If we play it right, we might even change the fate of the empire. You're from my hometown too. Long time no see. Fellow people from the 21st century. We need to rethink who our enemy is. It's not the bandits. It's not a natural disaster. And it's not the political rivals in the court. It's Emperor Xuanwu, Zhaoji. I know him better than anyone. He's sharp and clever. For 7 years since he took the throne, he's toppled old ministers, cleaned up government positions, and seized military power. He acts fast and decisively. But deep down, he's really insecure. His life motto can be summed up as, use for myself. Once he's done, he discards you. Father-in-law, your steel-making skills, he'll treat as priceless. He'll drain all your knowledge as fast as possible. Then accuse you of secretly making weapons, and plotting treason, destroying you and your skills together. Mother-in-law, your special seeds, he'll use to calm the refugees, to show off his kindness. But same thing. He'll worship you, but confine you in the palace for life, until you can no longer develop anything new. As for me, I'm just a soldier. So what's my fate? Brother-in-law, your training methods, he'll use to build the best imperial army. But command will never be yours. And you, the one who knows the true secret of training troops, your best outcome is dying on the battlefield. Sacrifice for the country. Me? My financial skills? To the emperor. He'll use them, then discard me too. And you, Qingyun? Your talent at managing money is what he needs and fears most. He'll make you help him amass all the wealth, fill up his private coffers. Once you've offended all the merchant clans, and you're useless, he'll kill you. Your death will pacify all those you took from. And he'll claim everything for himself. So, we were doomed from the start. No, not now. The only way for us to survive isn't running or surrendering, but replacing him. That's right. If we follow the decree and go to the capital now, Xuanwu Emperor will squeeze all value from the Su family, then kill us when he's done. That's not a long-term plan. Dad, you have tech that's 1,000 years ahead of this era, can build fine machines, and strong city defenses. That's a unique skill. Mom, you have farming tech that turns barren land fertile, can feed the people, fill the nation's grain stores. That's the foundation for ruling the land. Arue, you mastered special tactics, know some strategy, can train elite troops. That's our sharpest weapon. Qingyue, you're great at business, know finance, can boost the economy, gather wealth from all over, and move the dynasty's economy. That's the confidence for ruling. And me? I know the next 20 years of this dynasty's story. Every plan of Emperor Xuanwu, each change in court, and every disaster in the nation. I know it all. Emperor Xuanwu Zhaojing isn't a god. He's just a normal guy on a throne. Anyone makes mistakes, has weaknesses, and slips up. Our chance is to catch his every mistake. Watch for his slip-ups, and take advantage of his weak points. Pull him down from that lofty throne, and bring him crashing down. So you mean, we're not on defense, not just waiting for the emperor to attack us, but we need to go on the offensive, find the right person, support a new ruler to take his place. That's right. Instead of leaving all our fates in the hands of Emperor Xuanwu who changes moods, we should choose ourselves. Pick someone obedient, someone who lets us live, and live well as the new ruler. That's Yan Prefecture. It's always cold and harsh there. Aside from endless sand and fierce wind, there's nothing else. How could anyone worth supporting be there? Our new emperor is there. Abandoned by the emperor for treason, sent to the frontier for 10 years. The 7th prince everyone in court forgot. Prince Yan Zhaoshua. I've heard of him. He's Emperor Xuanwu's 7th son. His mother was just a palace maid. She was scorned after losing composure at a palace banquet early on, and the emperor abandoned her. He was sent to his fief at 15. Now it's been 10 years. Nearly forgotten by everyone. What's his advantage for us to support him? His biggest advantage is that everyone forgot about him. Being forgotten counts as an advantage? The crown prince and Prince Wei are at each other's throats. No one's got energy to care about Prince Yan Wei out there. 10 years have passed. No one knows how strong he is. Even less has anyone prepared for him. That's exactly his strength. So in everyone's eyes, he's just a harmless blank slate. Not a blank slate soaked in resentment after 10 years, but one full of hatred. More importantly, I know a secret nobody else knows. A secret big enough to change Diane's fate. What's the secret? In 2 years, northern barbarians will gather 100,000 troops and march south. They'll sweep through, all the way to the capital. What barbarians? They were defeated 10 years ago. Why suddenly invade again? Emperor Xuanwu Zhaojing loves power, and will lead troops himself. But he can't judge people well, and makes poor military choices. In the end, he'll be trapped by barbarians at Tumu Fortress. And the Crown Prince and Prince Wei in the capital will hear about it, not sending troops to help, but fighting each other instead, for the throne. Capital will plunge into chaos. Then what? Then only one person will lead Yan troops, travel thousands of miles, rush south overnight, break through layers of barbarian encirclement, risking his life to save the trapped emperor. That person is Prince Yan Zhaoshua. We have to pour all of the Su family's power into making Prince Yan Zhaoshua a war god who leads the invincible Great Yan dynasty. Yan is bitter cold, and troops are scarce, so it's tough. We need to prepare his troops early, forge weapons, spy on barbarians' movements, so in the Qing King's battle, not only will he rescue the emperor, but also crush the barbarian main force, make the northern border safe for a century. By then, with unmatched war merit, and holding tens of thousands of troops in Beijing, Prince Yan can face the Crown Prince and Prince Wei head-on. And even have what it takes to claim the throne. We must give it all. and help him become Great Yan's only savior. And then replace this decaying court. Engineer PhD, AG expert, finance whiz, special forces. Our Avengers team is officially formed. Sure, how should we proceed? Cough cough. First, go to the capital. This is an imperial decree. We have to go. And then what? The second is to survive. Survive right under the emperor's nose. And the third? Third, slay the dragon. Slay the dragon, my husband? Tell us exactly what to do. Have Rue use the goods escort as an excuse. Secretly head north. Find Prince Yan, Zhao Shua. Tell him our plan, word for word. I understand. Funds. Get your business network running now. What about me? Father-in-law, prepare 2 sets of blueprints. One basic version. Offer it to the emperor to show loyalty. And the other one? Secretly send it to Beiping. My seeds, should they also? Yes, Mom. Your high-yield, cold-resistant crops are what the North needs most. Then blend into the merchant caravan. Transport the goods in 20 batches. Without anyone knowing. Remember, entering the capital is just an act. Proceed cautiously, step by step. Surviving is merely a means to an end. Slaying the dragon is our only goal here. Husband, when do we leave? Tomorrow morning. The whole family will pack up and depart for the capital together. Father, mother, sister, brother-in-law, I'm leaving. We split into 2 paths. One path north to Yenzhou to find Qianlong. The other east to the capital, into the tiger's den. Presenting Jiangzhou merchants Su Jianqing and Lu Shi. Su Qingyu, your subject, request an audience. Su Jianqing bows to your majesty. Long live the emperor. Long live, long live. This is a steel-making method this humble subject stumbled upon. I wish to present it to your majesty to strengthen our great Yan. This commoner, Lu Mei, by fortune's grace, has cultivated a high-yield rice seed and wishes to serve your majesty. What a fine and ingenious steel-making method. And these divine seeds. The Su family truly is a lucky star for us. This humble subject's meager achievements, all due to your majesty's divine grace. Merit shall be rewarded. Su Jianqing, hear our decree. We appoint you Vice Minister of the Ministry of Works, specifically in charge of the Directorate of Military Weapons. Your subject thanks your majesty for your great kindness. Long live, long live the emperor. Lu Shi, by our decree. We appoint you Assistant Minister of the Court of Agricultural Affairs, specifically to manage the royal farms and cultivate these rice seeds. This commoner thanks your majesty for your great kindness. Long live the emperor. As for Su Qingyu, we hear you are skilled in financial management, and your thoughts are meticulous. Our inner treasury has been tight lately. We have decided to establish a new vault, named the Internal Revenue Vault, to specifically manage our private treasury. And you shall hold this seal. Your subject accepts the decree and thanks your majesty for your grace. Long live the emperor. The Internal Revenue Vault. In the 23rd year of Emperor Xuanwu's reign, the Internal Revenue Vault was established. The following year, the emperor, for the crime of embezzling huge sums, had the female official in charge executed publicly and confiscated her family's property. Looks like history's path is converging again. In just 3 months, the court was turned upside down. What cunning methods! Relying on the emperor's favor, she dares to undermine the foundations of noble families like ours. She's practically an official ruining the country and its people. My lord, slandering a colleague behind their back is not what a gentleman does. This prince is merely speaking the truth. Minister Su, you should worry about your own situation. Impeachment memorials against you for usurping power and being autocratic, and for competing with the people for profit, are almost piled up on the emperor's desk, ha ha ha. Today, the Internal Revenue Vault recovered 1.2 million taels from the Prince of Huainan's salt routes and deposited them into the vault. His Majesty's private treasury is more than half full in just 3 months. But the impeachment memorials against you in court are probably just increasing, right? 3 more appeared before court adjourned today. They just say I'm a cruel official, harsh on noble families, and disrupting the court order. Those old foxes at the Ministry of Works drag me daily to drink and socialize, but they won't let me touch the core matters of the Directorate of Military Weapons. They won't even let me see the steel mill's accounts. Things aren't quiet at the royal farms either. Today, Eunuch Wang from the Directorate of Ceremonial, under the guise of inspection, deliberately loitered around my experimental fields, and then accidentally trampled 3 of my newly cultivated potato sprouts. The Prince of Huainan is agitated. That's a good thing. Husband, you mean? A cornered dog jumps. He deliberately provoked you at the palace gate today, and even showed off the memorials. That's a sign he's panicked. Tomorrow, you'll pause the investigation into the Prince of Huainan's salt tax. Slow down the pace of closing in. Let him go? No, you'll take that small oversight from the Ministry of Revenue's accounts last year, regarding the embezzlement by one of the Prince of Huainan's confidants, and subtly reveal it to Minister Zhang of the Censorate. Minister Zhang was personally promoted by His Majesty. He is most loyal to the Emperor. Let the Emperor's dog bite the court's dog. We'll just reap the benefits. If it weren't for your guidance from behind the scenes, the 3 of us in the capital would be lost. Husband. Today, the Prince of Huainan also mentioned something else at the palace gate. He asked me, under the guise of mockery, how the Su family got so wealthy in Jiangnan in just a few years. How exactly did they make their fortune? It's finally here. I feel his words weren't just a casual question. His eyes had an inquisitive look, as if he had prepared for it. He wasn't asking you. He was asking for the one on the dragon throne. The Emperor is starting to suspect our origins. Still awake so late? Reading good news from Beiping. The cavalry's horse gear is fully equipped. New steel blades forged per the blueprints. Incredibly sharp. Cavalry combat power has doubled. Cold-resistant crops are growing well. The fields look very promising. Solving the North's food worries. Shaorui's progress is so smooth. Even faster than we expected. Haha. Special forces doing infrastructure. It's right up their alley. But the capital is getting tense. The depot is the Emperor's cash cow. You hold the official seal. Auditing the salt and iron taxes? You've touched the elite's cake. Naturally, they hate you. I'm afraid they'll lash out. Afraid the Emperor will just watch and use us as scapegoats. Don't fear the palace trips. Just be careful on the way back. Protect the madam. Ah. Madam Su, mission accomplished. Found this on the assassin leader. King Huainan, it really was him. He's forcing my hand. Driving me to a desperate fight. It's the King of Huainan. He wants me dead. Madam Su is back safely, Mr. Shen. We lost 3 brothers. The dozen enemies are dealt with. Good work. Get triple pension from the treasury. Bury the fallen with honor. Give the wounded the best care. Thank you, sir. Are you hurt? My guards, 4 loyal men are dead. They died protecting me. This isn't a Huainan manner token. How? This Hui character. A standard Huainan token. At the end of this cloud pattern, there must be 3 tiny engraved lines, symbolizing good fortune. The founder set this rule for the manner. It hasn't changed in a century. See, the pattern is smooth here. But those 3 lines are missing. To forge it this well, the iron and bloodstains are perfect. No ordinary force could do this. They want to use me. To frame King Huainan for the attack. To spark a direct conflict between us. So who is behind this? Who can command such men? Knows the token's secret design? And wants us and Huainan to clash? In the entire court, there is only one. Who? His Majesty, Zhao Jing. The Emperor? How could it be him? Why would he do this? Huainan's power has grown too much. It's starting to rival the crown. This fake token is his bait. Making you hate King Huainan, while he resents being framed. The harder you two fight, the more secure his throne is. Then, all the danger I faced? Those fallen guards were all just pawns on his board. A mere calculation. Your Majesty, I impeach Depot Master Su Qingyu. Su Qingyu abused her power. She is harsh and cruel. The southern merchants are outraged. Trade routes are blocked. It's damaging the nation. The censor is right. Su is just a woman. Yet she holds high office. She disregards the court's welfare. And only knows extortion. She's a plague on the people. Punish Fu Qingyun severely. To appease the nation's merchants. Seconded. I second it. To all that has been said, do you have a response? What I did, was all by your command. To fill the imperial treasury. Ha! He ordered a tax audit. Not for you to ruin lives. Enough. We'll discuss this later. Dismissed. Husband, are we going to lose? No, our chance has arrived. A chance? Present this memorial to him tomorrow. This is? Then claim illness and stay home. Hand over everything at the depot. Give it up? Then I'll be. Remember, from tomorrow. You're just a sickly noblewoman. The court storms aren't your concern. What's actually written here? Can it save us? Can this really save us? Open it and see. Is this a map of the North? No. A barbarian deployment map. How did you get this thing, Shenjia? This is high treason. When it saves the Emperor's empire, it's not a crime, it's a merit. What else do you know? What I know is far more than what's on this map. The Eagle tribe, the barbarians' strongest force. There's a severe drought up north. Their livestock are starving. They'll raid south for food. Right. Within a month, 30,000 Eagle riders will strike. Their first target is the poorly defended Yunzhou. Yunzhou's general is Huainan's kin. Killing with a borrowed knife. You'll use the barbarians to eliminate King Huainan? Think bigger. Killing one king is just putting down a mad dog. But the Emperor's suspicion remains. The blade still hangs over us. Then what do you mean? We'll let the Emperor see. In this whole court. Who's just a useless infighter? And who's the blade that saves him? And then? Then, we can negotiate with him. Negotiate what? Our lives. And their lives too. Let's see who wins this. How could this happen? The Emperor didn't believe it. In front of the court, with everyone watching, he suspended Qingyu. This is preposterous. Great, just great. Qingyu has been suspended. Everyone says the Sus are finished. We're going down. All those sycophants are nowhere to be found. Sigh. Minister Wang's steward just came. Left a message at the gate. What did he say? He said, Minister Wang fell ill. The banquet is cancelled. And he sent back our gifts. Everyone kicks a man when he's down. Shenjie, why are you gardening? Father, mother, don't worry. How can we not? If the raids don't happen, we're dead. They'll come. The fish have caught the scent. What fish? Sire. Your Majesty, disaster. Why such panic? 800-mile express from the north. Urgent report from Yunzhou. Yunzhou has fallen. 30,000 barbarians have broken through. Our lines collapsed instantly. We lost 30,000 men and the city. A full 30,000 riders. Swept straight into Yunzhou. My Yunzhou. This is the talent you recommended? Your brave and loyal general? The impenetrable defense you promised? Now, my Yunzhou has fallen. Tell me, Your Majesty, calm down. Your Majesty, please. I was blind. I trusted the wrong man. The general was incompetent. We failed your grace. We deserve death. My recommendation was wrong. I, too, deserve death. Ha ha ha. Deserve death. What a fine excuse. What is your life worth? Even if you died 10,000 times. Can you bring back Yunzhou? Can you save the dead? Useless. All of you. The border generals are useless. You well-fed, lazy lot, who only talk big, are useless too. Why does the court even keep you? Your Majesty. One more word of nonsense. And I'll strip you of your rank. In my terror. I just remembered something. About half a month ago. Here in this hall. Someone sent a memorial. Who was it? About what? Speak. It was the revenue secretary. The depot auditor, official Su Qingyu. Someone, go find it. That report from half a month ago. Su Qingyu's memorial on the north. Find it right this instant. Scour the transmission office. Search all the archives. Find it for me. Move. It's already afternoon. There's not a sound from the palace. Maybe the barbarians didn't show up. Does that mean we're guilty of deceiving the emperor? Mother, don't worry. The kite's already out. Just waiting for the wind. What wind? Looks more like an impending raid. East wind, Master Dong. Madam, someone from the palace is here. It's the emperor's carriage. His Majesty is here in person, so we're not playing anymore. Greetings to Lord Su. Why all this fuss, eunuch? Lord Su, you're joking. His Majesty heard you're ill. He's terribly worried. He sent me to invite you to the palace. The emperor says those fools in court aren't worth your single word. Since it's an imperial command, how could I refuse? Prepare the carriage. Do you know why I came to fetch you myself? I do not, Your Majesty. That report about the barbarians' military discipline. How did you find out? Your Majesty, my family does business. The Su family trade caravans cover all regions and even beyond the border. Merchants in our caravans value information above all. Any news up north? I always hear it before official reports. Trade caravans. Caravans can detect 30,000 eagle riders gathering, know their battle routes, and even pinpoint their southbound plans. Su Qingyu. Are you playing games with me? I wouldn't dare, Your Majesty. What I know isn't military secrets. It's just a basic deduction from weather and terrain. Tell me your deduction. Massive drought up north, cattle and sheep dying. Everybody knows about it. Eagle tribe lacks food. Raiding south is their only option. No other way to survive. Looking at the northern defense, only Yunzhou is poorly guarded. The general there seeks pleasure. Men aren't fools. They'll always pick the softest target. Just with this? You're certain about 30,000 Iron Riders? Chinese caravan also learned that before winter, the Eagle tribe was buying medicine for injuries at a high price and secretly stockpiling iron. Weather, terrain, people. He managed to combine all three and predicted a national crisis. Is this truly merchant's wisdom? Just a simple deduction. Your Sioux family keeps surprising me over and over. Qingyu. I've neglected you these days. Sorry for your troubles. I wouldn't dare, Your Majesty. Crisis looms. Useless officials just form cliques and attack each other. There's a way out, and a test arrives. Easing your worries is my duty. Oh, you have a way to help the treasury quickly? I have a plan, worth a try. Go on. I call it war bonds. What's a war bond? Let the inner treasury issue them to nobility, officials, and rich merchants in the capital. It's basically a loan, backed by 3 years of future taxes from Dian. Double repayment after the war. Do you think lords like Huainan will give up their profits easily? Humph, Your Majesty, it's those with money give money. Those with strength, give strength. We all face the crisis together. Trouble at our gates. Soldiers are fighting at the front. Whoever refuses to buy the bond is betraying Your Majesty and the country. We're not stealing. They willingly offer their money to the emperor. Ha ha ha. That's a true shared crisis. Excellent, Su Qingyu. I really didn't misjudge you. Next, Lord Huainan. I'll buy 100,000 taels. Your Highness truly understands the nation's needs. Lifting the burden for the country. A model for the royal family. Humph, Lord Su is quite skilled. I admire you. With crisis at hand, it's not about skill. Just loyalty to the throne. I'll buy 30,000 taels. The censor just impeached me recently. And now he's so eager. He must care about the nation. Easing worries for His Majesty is my duty. Lord Su, the Emperor has made a decree. Su Shi's reputation fits the nation's needs, solves royal troubles. He accepts with honor. As head of inner treasury, I award 1,000 taels of gold and 100 bolts of silk. Thank you, Your Majesty, for your great kindness. Now no one dares move against me. This is hardly a reward. They're roasting us over the fire. Yes, Qingyu. Our position is now like a prime minister, too prominent. How will His Majesty see this? Father, mother, don't worry. The emperor still needs us. Being needed is most dangerous. Our relationship with His Majesty has changed. Changed how? He used to be the hunter. We were his prey. Now he's the eagle keeper. We're his fiercest eagle. He lets us attack his enemies, but always keeps an eye on us, afraid we might turn on him. Mutual use. Mutual suspicion. Exactly, it's all about balance. We're like walking a tightrope, with a bottomless pit beneath. So, what should we do? Keep our balance until. Master, Madam, urgent letter from Beiping. It's Xiao Rui's letter. They've noticed the Prince of Yen. No, they've noticed us. The balance is about to break. The Emperor is about to make his move. Your Majesty, the barbarians are a grave threat. Father, let me lead the army. I'll drive the barbarians out. Father, Prince, Uncle, let me handle the battle. Better let me go. Your treasury just got raided by Suqingyu. The funds aren't even warm yet. And now they're filling Yunzhou's gap. Disaster, Your Majesty, for the north. Disaster, Prince of Yan. Prince of Yan charged 1,000 miles. And recaptured Yunzhou. What did you say? Which Prince of Yan? It's the 7th Prince, Zhao Shua, stationed at Beiping. How did old Seven get troops? "3,000 private soldiers rode 1,000 miles. Prince of Yan led 3,000 personal troops, used guerrilla tactics, cut off enemy supplies, ambushed many times, in a blizzard, found a window for attack. 3,000 elite cavalry broke through 30,000 barbarians. Prince of Yan defeated the Eagle tribe leader in front of everyone. 3,000 against 30,000? And killed the leader? Impossible. That's a fairy tale. Ha ha ha. Bravo. Zhao Shu. My good son. 3,000 beat 30,000. Even my Imperial Guard couldn't do that. Where did he get his elite soldiers? Where did he find such powerful weapons? This son I've ignored for 10 years. What else is he hiding? What powers do I not know about? Go, bring Suqingyu to me. How's the weather? Did His Majesty give you a hard time? Does he suspect anything between Prince Yan and us? No. He issued an imperial decree right in front of me. Prince Yan Zhao Shua must return to the capital to accept his reward immediately. This is a trap. It's over. His Majesty is targeting Prince Yan. Xiao Rui is still with him. Dad, Mom, don't panic. How can we not panic? It's all coming to light now. Yes, but the showdown isn't with us. His Majesty is targeting his sons. Prince Yan's big achievements threaten the throne. The Crown Prince and Prince Wei are desperate to win him over too. This big show is finally starting. We've been dragged in already, right? The moment we chose Prince Yan, we became part of this game. Now we're right at the center of the storm. The eye of the storm is often the calmest. This move from His Majesty looks like a reward, but it's actually a test. He's watching to see who moves first, to see who slips up. So, we stay still. Doing nothing is the biggest giveaway. You mean Prince Yan should be on guard? And let His Majesty see that his sons are more impatient than a prince far on the border. Seventh brother just had a big win in the north. He brought glory to our country. That's a great fortune for Yan. Brother, let me toast you. Crown Prince, you're too kind. I was just doing my duty. Seventh brother. It's been a hard journey. The capital is much more comfortable than the north. Since you're back, you have to stay at my house for a few days. Let me welcome you properly. Thanks for your hospitality, third brother. The border is still unstable. I can't stay long. A toast to the seventh prince. Tonight is a family feast. Let's enjoy it together. This warms my heart. Everyone, please have a good time and go home safe. Shua, come with me to the study. You've been away a long time. I want to talk to you alone. Tonight's family feast. Everyone is happy together. That pleases me. Everyone can go back satisfied. Shua, come to the imperial study with me. You've been gone so long. I want to ask you a few things privately. Shua, do you know why I want to see you alone? I don't understand, father. Please enlighten me. Your victory in the north is both a credit and a threat. Now you're everyone's target. I only wanted to serve my country. I don't get what you mean. You don't see the crown prince acting nice to you? Or Prince Wei trying to win you over? All the officials are guessing your intentions. You have a strong army, and now new honors. Staying in court brings trouble. The tallest tree gets blown over. That's just the way it is. I can reward you, but can't keep you here. Tomorrow I'll promote your title. Give you honor. But you must leave the capital for the north right away. Not as Prince Yen, but as imperial envoy overseeing the 3 northern provinces. Eradicate the remaining tribes. Father. What position does this leave me in? The north is complicated. Without loyal troops, I'll give you some soldiers to command. You'll be officially in charge of the border army. But your own cavalry will be split up. A new commander from the Ministry of War will lead them. Feel wronged? Think I'm limiting your power? I'm saving your life. And keeping the nation safe. If you stay, tomorrow you'll get dragged into the fight for the throne. And end up dead. Go out and make your own way. Let everyone see that your rank comes from me. And only I decide it. I accept your order. Thank you for sparing me, Father. Good, you get it. You may leave. Remember. You don't have much time. Shua, have you thought about what I said last night? Have you decided? I still don't quite get it. Really? You beat 30,000 with 3,000? I think you're smarter than anyone. By imperial decree, the 7th Prince Zhao Shua defeated the enemy in the north, brought glory to our country, and served the state. He is hereby promoted to Prince Yong. Granted imperial honors. Now in charge of the national army. Has father gone mad? Old 7. How did he deserve that? But the northern tribes aren't wiped out yet. The north can't go without a commander. Starting now, Prince Yong Zhao Shua will assemble the northern armies. Within 3 months, sweep out remaining tribes. Pacify the grasslands. That's the order. Promotion in name, demotion in reality. Father is a clever player. Take his land and his private army. And send him off alone to die. Father needs this. But what am I supposed to use to wipe them out? You're now Grand Marshal of all armies. The northern troops answer to you. Ha! With these defeated soldiers, how am I supposed to fight elite tribes? That's your problem. I just want results. I accept the order. This is way too much. They're forcing Prince Yen to his death. Xiao Rui is still with his army. What do we do now? His Majesty's sending a loud warning. Prince Yen is the mountain. We're the tiger. Shinja, look at the time. Old master. It's bad, the guards. The imperial guards have surrounded our house. By the emperor's personal order. The Su family and Prince Yen Zhao Shua are colluding inside and out, sending money and supplies, aiding the enemy and traitors, plotting rebellion. From now on, the Su house is seized, and everyone is under arrest, to await further orders. We didn't do it. Commander Li, this is slander. The Su family has always been loyal to Yen. How could we rebel? This is the emperor's decree. After all this time. Dad, Mom, stay calm. I saw this coming. You saw it coming? You saw we'd be framed for treason? And lose everything? No, what I expected was. The emperor couldn't hold back and finally made a move himself. Do you still have a backup plan? Of course. Follow me, Dad and Mom. Now of all times, and you're taking us here to just wait for death? There are officers everywhere out there. Where else can we go? Shinja, tell us. What's your backup? What are you really doing? Why bother reading these books now? What? What's this? When did you set this up in the study? From the first day we entered the capital. This secret passage leads to a farm 30 miles outside the city. There are horses ready at the farm, along with food and spare clothes. Dad, Mom, there's no time to hesitate. Alright. Kid, you're really something. Huh, let's go. Hurry up. Yeah, let's go. Take this, and go to the farm outside the city. Someone will meet you there. What is this? What about you? Aren't you coming? Remember, once you're at the farm, no matter what happens in the capital, don't look back. And you? Where are you going? I'm staying. Stay? Are you crazy? I'm going to see an old friend. He's forgotten the lessons of history. But I am going to teach him one last lesson myself. Just you alone? Commander Lee, you've been waiting. Where are the rest of the Sioux family? But the rumors aren't true. Someone's trying to run away. Commander Lee, you're joking. My family is all inside the residence right now. They're all safe. They're inside. If that's the case. Wait, Commander Lee. You're a prisoner now. And you still want to negotiate terms? It's not a negotiation. It's for His Majesty. And for you, Commander Lee. What do you mean? Shinja, stop playing tricks. I have to tell His Majesty something in person. Once I've said my piece, whatever punishment, I won't complain. His Majesty is busy with state affairs. You think you, a convict, can see him anytime you want? I'm under orders to bring you in. Save it for the Ministry of Justice. Commander Lee. What I have to say will affect Dian's future for the next 10 years. It concerns Beijing's border security. And more importantly, you, Li Mu. And your mother, wife, and kids at your home. All 37 lives in your household. Are you sure you want to stop me now? And not let me speak? Miss Sue, Master Sue, Madam, please come with me. Aha. Dad, Mom, Sis. Ruer, why are you here? Shouldn't you be heading north with Prince Yan? What's going on here? These men are Prince Yan's soldiers. Wasn't Prince Yan sent to the northern border by imperial order? Why are you hiding here? Dad, Mom, Sis, the prince going north you saw was just a decoy set by my brother-in-law and His Highness. Aha. Minister Su, Madam Su, and Minister Shang, you've had a frightening journey. The one heading north is a decoy. The real prince and main force have been hiding near the capital all along. Mr. Shen predicted that after the promotion ceremony, the emperor would have a backup plan. So my brother-in-law arranged part of our forces to pose as the prince's escort and head north with fanfare to grab everyone's attention. The real main force slipped into the capital area in groups. I'm here on orders to regroup and train. And to watch movements in the capital, just waiting for His Highness. My husband insisted I give this to you personally. He said you'll understand once you read it. Send word to each camp. Activate Plan AO3. Move out immediately. Target, the Imperial City. Minister Su chose you and Madam Su to stay here for now. It's the safest place. Once things settle in the capital, we'll bring you in. Su Rue, take the best fighters and lead the charge. Take Shihua Gate as planned. I'll lead the main force personally to storm the city. Understood. Dad, Mom, we'll wait. His Highness should be packing for his northern journey right now. Qiaoyi stopped by. It's risky. Mr. Shen already guessed I'd come. The talk between His Highness and the Emperor in the Imperial Study was easy to guess. The promotion was a sham. It was a test. Public praise, secret demotion. Luring the tiger out. I've always wondered. The Su family looks like it's run by Su Jiancheng, his wife, and Su Qingyu. But they always dodge disaster at the key moment. Even turn things around against the odds. Now I see. Mr. Shen, you're the real backbone of the Su family, aren't you? Your Highness, what are you trying to say? Mr. Shen, we're both smart people. Let's not beat around the bush. My father already ordered that I must leave for the north within 3 days to supervise the army. On the surface, it's a promotion. But really, he's stripping my power. My cavalry's being split up. My trusted men reassigned. So, Your Highness, you're hesitating. Should you lay low up north per the order? Or take a gamble here and now? This is the guard change schedule. This is how the 9 palace gates are manned. You even know all this? Your Highness, since I chose you, I won't send you off empty-handed. The Su family's years of planning are not for you to die up north. Mr. Shen, what do you really want? Prime Minister's seat? Or a royal title? Do you think? If I wanted those things, I would have waited this long? What I want is simply for one era to end sooner, and the right era to begin. Zhao Shuo swears here and now. If we succeed, I'll never let Mr. Shen down. And never fail the Su family. If I do, may heaven destroy me. Your Highness, that's not necessary. We're all in this together. When one wins, we all win. When one loses, we all lose. Please, sir, what's the plan? How do we move? We need to turn the tables on them. Make them fall into our trap. Tell me more. First, tomorrow when you receive the decree, act patient, even defeated. Make everyone believe you've given in. Then publicly, go north as ordered. Just as they hope. The one going north can be Prince Yan, Zhao Shuo. But it doesn't have to be you personally. Use a stand-in. Find a loyal warrior to disguise himself. And take a few men along the main road. Draw all eyes to them. You and the core fighters split up. And hide at safe houses outside the capital. I've arranged everything. Second, once the emperor acts against the Su family, that's the sign. Once the army surrounds the house, cards are on the table. I'll get the emperor to summon me to the palace. Me entering the palace is your signal. And it's a signal to another old friend, too. Who's the other old friend? This friend knows you very well. Mr. Shi, this is no time to be mysterious. Who is this person? How is he an old friend? Imperial Guard Commander Li Mu. Li Mu. For you. Hey, brother, wipe your sweat. Little brother says you shouldn't go in the wind after training. Hey hey hey. Seventh Prince. Your moves have enough power. But your stance needs to be steadier. When I'm on duty tomorrow, I'll practice with you again. Thanks for the tips, General Li. Dad says a good general needs to know his soldiers, but also his officers. Politics at court can be trickier than war. Brother Shuo. Be careful. Your Highness, please go back. Miss Li is a major criminal. His Majesty has ordered. No one may visit her. Let me see her. Wanqing is innocent. I want to see my father. His Majesty has given an order. 7th Prince Zhao Shuo behaved badly and broke palace rules. He must leave the capital for Yenzhou immediately. No feudal title for Zhao. Not allowed back in the capital. End of decree. Your son accepts the order. Was it Wanqing, the crown prince, or Prince Wei? Which one of them? Or were they both involved? It was both the crown prince and Prince Wei. They fought over the vacancy for deputy minister of war. And framed each other. Miss Wanqing got caught in the middle. Used by both sides as a weapon. Then, when things got out of control, she was sacrificed by both sides to calm the emperor's anger. A case with no real answers. Officially, it ended as a palace maid secretly seeing a foreign official. And supposedly killed herself out of shame. Closed in a hurry. To keep the balance. To protect his 2 promising sons. His Majesty allowed it. Uncle Li knew everything. He's always known the truth. For years, he's known. That hatred has frozen him inside for over a decade. Eating away at him night and day. But he can't collapse. He's got an elderly mother. And a whole family to care for. Maybe he's still waiting for something. Waiting for what? Perhaps he is still waiting. Waiting for a chance for his daughter. And for himself, to get justice. Waiting for this frozen hatred. To turn into a world-burning fire. Your Highness, you're not just the one to give it. You yourself are the one Lady Wanqing cared for until the end. You're the boy General Li Mu watched grow up. The junior he once truly mentored. In the depths of his heart, you are the only spark that hasn't died out. I understand. Mr. Shen, you've played a massive game. Even the deepest old wounds can be turned into your chess pieces. Your own blade. Highness, if scars cannot be armor or weapons, they are nothing but useless pain. Lady Wanqing's death. Your 10 years in exile. General Li Mu's years of endurance. The source of it all is in that palace. Our goal has never changed. Mr. Shen, I entrust the palace matters to you. Please tell Uncle Li. Zhao Shuo has returned. This time, not to hide, not just to survive, but to seek justice delayed for a decade. To make a final end of it. Take care, Your Highness. We shall meet again soon. Old wounds as new blades. Grudges turn to thunder. This final moment. It's time for the climax. Your Majesty, Shenji is here. Leave us. But Majesty, he is just a scholar. Can he flip my world upside down? Leave. As you wish. I have underestimated you. The real backbone of the Su family is you. You flatter me, Majesty. Steel making, high yields, wealth creation. And the Prince of Yan's cavalry. That was all you're doing, wasn't it? Are you here to beg for the Su family's life? I wouldn't dare. That would be seeking death. I wish to tell a story before I die. Ha ha ha. Fine, I'm listening. The story is called the Tumu Fortress Crisis. Once, there was a great ruler who thought he was invincible. He led a campaign personally to wipe out the northern threat. But he was arrogant, ignored all advice, and marched deep into enemy territory. His army of 500,000 was wiped out at Tumu. He himself was captured. Nonsense. My Prince of Yan just won a victory. The north is rock solid. The emperor was captured. The capital fell into chaos. The princes fought for the throne, ignoring the state and the crown, leaving the defenses empty. The barbarians used the emperor as a shield and marched straight to the capital. The dynasty was on the brink of ruin. At that life or death moment, only the Prince of Yen, once exiled and mistrusted due to old cases, put aside his grudges, spent his fortune, and saved the crown from afar. In the end, it was this prince who saved the crumbling empire. The dynasty he saved. The emperor's name was Zhao. The era was called Xuanwu. You. Who exactly are you? To your majesty, I am just a historian from the future. What historian? The future? Ridiculous. One who records your life. And the end of your era. Ha ha ha. The end of my era? Based on the words of one crazy, alarmist scholar like you? Whether it is nonsense, you already know in your heart. What's happening? What is going on outside? Li Mu. Li Mu. Your Majesty. It's bad. A rebellion. A rebellion. Who is it? Speak clearly. It's the Prince of Yong. His Highness the Prince of Yong. Zhao Shua. No. Impossible. He left for the north yesterday. He should be hundreds of miles away. How could he be here? You traitor. How dare you rebel? To storm the palace with troops. Father, you are wrong. I am not rebelling. I am taking back what belongs to me. This land. This world. And justice. Traitors. All of you. Guards. Where are my guards? Li Mu. Li Mu. Protect me. Take these rebels down. Li Mu, I command you. Take these rebels. And this sorcerer Shenjie. Arrest them all. Kill them on sight. Sir, mission accomplished. The gates and key points are all secured. Li Mu. You dog. You dare to betray me? I treated you so well. You say you treated me well? Then, Majesty, do you remember my daughter who died? Your daughter? That matter? The emperor is so busy. It's natural for him to forget. 10 years ago, the crown prince and Prince Wei fought over a vacancy in the ministry. They fabricated crimes, fighting without end. They chose my only daughter, Wanqing, as their final chess piece. They framed her for an affair, to disgrace the inner court. The evidence was forged. Confessions were forced. Wanqing. After 7 days in the dungeon, the jailer reported. She could not bear the shame, and ended her life with a shard. Didn't I order an investigation? Didn't I clear her name later? I even gave her a posthumous title. Clear her name? After all this, you still lie to yourself? This? I knelt for 3 days at the gate, begging to see you, to tell you the truth. You knew exactly what the princes did. But the north was unstable, and you needed to balance the court. So you chose to allow it. You sacrificed me, my 16-year-old daughter, who knew nothing of the world. Does a mere title make up for everything? You dare. Majesty, birds choose their trees. Loyalists choose the masters they serve. It's you. All of this was your plan. I gave the Su family everything. What more could you want? Why destroy my empire? Majesty, you're wrong. Completely wrong. I never wanted your Zhao family empire. I don't care for your rewards. What I wanted was always simple. To live well with my family. And you were in the way. Mr. Shen, they have all been rewarded. What do you want? The chancellorship? A title of king? Just say the word, and it is yours. Your Majesty. I have only one request. Speak, I grant it. Let me remain the Su family's son-in-law. What? This is madness. Such power. To refuse it for a son-in-law's life? This man is truly unfathomable. Haha. Fine, I grant it. What are you reading now, Mr. Shen? Stories of past dynasties. Oh? Tell me about it. The new tax law. The southern elites are resisting it. I'm wondering why old reforms failed. They took too much of the cake, without a sharp enough blade. So, in your opinion? The blade must be fast and steady. Start with a pilot program. Let some people benefit first. Divide and conquer. Your Majesty. Sister-in-law, no need for rituals. I'm just here for dinner. You're the best investment I ever made. Right back at you. Haha. Turned my thesis into reality. And now I can just relax. This son-in-law life isn't bad at all.